Do you think ghosts mean to be dickheads, or do you think that they're just territorial like we would be if it was our house and we died there? I for one hope that I never get stuck on this planet. Take me and let me never return. No offence everyone, I absolutely love slush puppies, but I'm not coming back here again, it's too hard. But if I had a nice house and I wanted to stay, I probably would give someone a little bit of shit if they were in my room, do you know what I mean? Now tonight's ghost story is another one from Paddy, so thank you for sending this, Paddy, and it's called It Was Nothing Personal. Now in his last story, Paddy told us that there was a woman crying in the corner of his room, so he's moved out of that gaff. Now he's got a new place. So, he says, after I moved out, I moved into a brand new apartment. I loved it. But after a while I started to feel like I wasn't the only one living there. God, Paddy, it's just starting again. He says, one night, my sister and brother were at my place. We were watching Mrs. Brown's Boys on TV. Side note, that actually cracks me up so much, and it shouldn't, but it really does. He says the place was open plan. My brother was on the sofa. Me and my sister were at the table with a cuppa. Then there was a loud bang. The door of the kitchen and the living room slammed shut, and the door handle was going mental. When it stopped, I opened the door and put a chair against it. Then bang, it happened again. Oh my God, it's just awful. Paddy goes on to say, when it stopped, I ran out. My sister was crying and my brother was shouting, show yourself. But before we left, there was a bad smell like sulphur. Ugh. This is a really interesting part. He says, years later, I went to a fortune teller. They told me the last place I lived, there was a man there who didn't want anybody else there. Below was a shop, and the man had passed away years before. The fortune teller said he told her it was nothing personal. It was just my space. She also told Paddy he's got people around him all the time trying to get his attention. Oof. Has anyone else ever gone through this kind of haunting? If you had, just message me a story. I need to hear these. Honestly, I don't know how I sleep at night after reading all of your stories. They're too scary. If you love this ghost story, hit follow. It really helps me out. I also have a podcast on Spotify and Apple. I do need to get my arse in gear and update those a little bit, but there is plenty of ghost stories on there for you to enjoy while you're working, doing your housework, all your things, you know. There is also the TDC Club for people who want to join. You can go on my profile for ghost story reviews, more deep dives in folklore, urban legends, all the creepy stuff you can imagine. And there is also the TDC book, which is now available for pre-order. Click the profile to learn more.